We are back. We had a cup of nice coffee here at the SAFTAD show. And what's happening at the SAFTAD is that this is the place where all the retailers are. They come here to order the new ranges and products for the year, and also to stock up with some of the older stuff. All the wholesalers and the manufacturers and distributors are here. Now, unfortunately, this show isn't open for the general public, so the anglers like you guys cannot be here all the time. Well, you can't be here at all. So we are your eyes and ears here on the ground. So we show you what you don't know. And we have the wholesalers here to show you what you can go and ask for when the retailers have got it on their shelves. And also, if they don't, what to order. So we are talking a little bit of bass, and we're here with Keith from Rapala VMC. And welcome here.
Thank you very much.
This is a good time of the year for bass fishing.
Well, it's getting there. It's about a kick-off start. Yeah. We're probably a couple of weeks off. Some of the dams have started showing spawning fish and getting onto the beds, and the northern dams are starting to spawn already. So we're in that change. Yeah.
The telltale. I grew up in the bushveld and highveld the last.
Buddy, please come to registration.
So when the oak trees are starting to throw their leaves, that's the time.
That's good. At home, I use the jasmine at home. I watch it as the jasmine starts flowering. Then I know, okay, it's coming. It's coming.
You can smell it.
Yeah.
I can smell. I need to go bass fishing.
Got to go fishing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us what you have.
Okay,
what is new?
At the moment, the two we got in the XR Rapala XR8s, the jerkbaits. We've got two new fantastic colors. We got this in the 10 centimeter also. So we've got a white jerkbait, which is the snowstorm color. Snowstorm, we've always had white jerkbaits, but now this is a different shade of white and more off-color white. So white's always been a good color on the jerkbait, especially over the spawn period, where you can see, because of the white visual, you get it over the nest, and then that white just disappears. You know, it's in the mouth. So,
you can see it, and then you suddenly don't see it.
You don't see it. So white is generally over the spawn period, be it plastics, be it hard baits, white's always a good color.
Suspending, sinking.
This is suspending.
Suspending.
Yeah, suspending. And you've got higher end jerkbaits. This jerkbait seems to fit the pocket quite nicely, and it's the right sizes. It ticks all the boxes.
For our viewers that just want to get into bass fishing and doesn't understand all the jargon yet,
yes,
what does it mean if it says suspending, and what do you as an angler have to do to present it correct?
So what suspending means, it stays in the same spot. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. So when you jerk it, it gets down to your desired depth, it stays there. So with jerk baits especially, what you do is you jerk it along, and then you pause. And that bait is sitting in its nose down, and it just hangs there, yes.
Okay.
And that gives different fish react to different time zones. You can suspend it for 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Sometimes you've got to jerk it, so it's that stop that creates the bite.
That's when it sits down, the bass comes in.
They come and take it.
Okay, so you've got to pull it down, and it will swim down because it's got a little lip.
Yeah.
So it will go down, and it sits there.
And then it sits and hangs, and then you can jerk it a bit more, and it hangs. Jerk it a bit more, it hangs.
And what type of suspending or what type of jerk baits do you get?
So you get deep, you get slow sinkings, you get suspending, you get high ones that rise up, but then you get silent ones. So you've got a variety of different.
Okay, so there's jerk baits that you will pull down, and once you pause, it slowly goes up.
Yes, yeah.
There's another one that once you pause it, it will actually sink down.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So,
and then you get deep divers, you get a variety of different types of jerk baits. But generally, your stock standard one that most people use is just a normal suspending, and it's a shallower diving. So like this one, the profile range is to 1.5 meters. So that's generally where your shallow water, and you're getting a mix of everything. Yeah.
And that's the places where most of the nests will be, where the spawning fish will be.
100%.
1.5 meters.
Yeah, generally, yeah. It depends on water clarity. If you've got clearer water, they'll spawn a bit deeper, like Loskop and dams like that. But yeah, general rule of thumb is 1.5 meters.
Good. Okay, what else?
So what else we got is the new lure that's just been launched at iCast, and that's your Jowlers. So this is a topwater bait, quite a large topwater bait. The official bigger topwater baits in the US.
It's just put it for that camera as well, yeah.
Sorry, yeah. And then what's unique with this bait is it's got like a cup face in the mouth, like a see-through cup, like cheeks.
Can we take one of them out? Is it possible?
Sure. And so what that does is it creates maximum surface displacement. So and yet you still got the walk the dog type of effect.
Yeah.
So you're getting
Oh, brilliant. That's displacement.
So
eh?
that's super displacement, as you can see in the front over there.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're armed with VMC redline hooks. What makes these hooks really unique is the PTFE coating, which is a very slippery coating.
So it slides in.
So you've got 50% more penetration on the bite. You've got dual frequency knockers in there. So you've got the knockers that are attracting the fish from the different frequencies.
I just want to show that camera, this little head
The
that
head.
creates the. Okay, so that displaces the water
Yeah.
and it walks it better.
Yeah, you'll be able to still get that walk action and still get.
So you will displace a little. So if you can almost pop it a bit.
Pop, yeah.
So you'll get that popping
You're getting
sound.
that spraying, that popping
Yeah.
sound,
Yeah.
and you've got the dual frequency rollers that will also.
What does dual frequency rollers mean?
If there's obviously you get one type of knocker, so different size balls, different types of materials in the balls will create a different knocking sound. So different knocking sounds work on different frequencies. So when you got more than one ball, you're creating a different type of acoustic.
So what I also see inside here is that one big ball, one small ball in the small chamber. So it's got a small, a higher frequency.
Yeah.
And then another one that's in a bigger chamber.
bigger knocker,
So you get
yeah.
that tock, tock, and on the other one you get ticky, ticky, tick. Is that
exactly?
do
That's
I
what
understand
is.
it correctly?
You're 100% spot on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's called dual. Yeah, I've learned something today that I didn't know. Dual frequency
Frequencies.
knockers in a top water bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously the knocker's based at the back of the bait, so when you throw it, when you're casting it, you're getting a lot more distance.
Because
everything
it balances, yeah. So it's there,
Yeah.
and it actually,
you're getting distance.
yes,
yeah.
you're getting distance because the weight is on the front.
Yeah.
And then when you hit it like that, it will knock. It will go tick, 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 tick. Every time it goes like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Creating a
that's it.
splash in the house. So
Okay.
we only landed them in yesterday, so this is very, very brand new onto the market. So
That
we are
is,
very, very lucky to have.
I think, quite an efficient, because you always do I use a popper? Do I use a this? Do I want the
Do you want
sound?
to walk
Now you're
the
getting
dog?
everything.
You're a lot more versatile in
Yes,
that. So it'll
yes.
be interesting to see how it works out.
Yeah.
And I'm dying to get them onto the water.
Because normally with a typical, what is the other one called?
So you've got a Skitter V. So a Skitter V will be one of the best walk the dog baits,
Yeah.
but it hasn't got the splash side of it.
Yes.
So now you're combining the two together.
Okay, so you've got-
And you've always been popper, but popper doesn't walk.
Yes.
So you're kind of mixing the two together essentially.
Best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is interesting.
And it's a big trend. You're noticing a lot of baits in the world are also using this type of cup phase.
Yeah.
So it's developing.
Okay,
good.
And what else?
So that's that. The Jala's out the way, and now we got the Octofoe's range. So Octofoe is a world-renowned angler.
Yeah.
He specializes in crankbaits, and he teamed up with Rapala a few years ago to make the OG series. So it's Ott's Garage. So it's a balsa bodied bait, chipboard lip, so a lot stronger lips, and it creates a different deflection when it's on the water, and it's a lot stronger. And it's a balsas, and each one comes in its own range. So here we got the Ott's OG series. We've got the big rocker being the square bill side of things. So it's, for those that don't know, square bill fishing is meant for shallow water fishing, and you're deflecting off rocks in very shallow water.
Also good for trees, isn't it?
Excellent for trees. It's meant for trees. You want to hit it into the trees. You want to hit it into the rocks.
But it deflects so that you don't get hooked.
You don't get hooked up, correct. So often in the spawn time, springtime, when those fish are right up in the shallows, and be it dirty water or even clean water, you get those cranks into the zone, and it works really well. So yeah, so we got the big rocker, and then we got the normal rocker. So big rocker just being a bigger size body, and as I said, both are chipboard lips. So that gives it that extra durability. Then you've got the OG slims. So you've got this normal slim.
Just hang on. Sien julle, ons is by die trade show.
Yeah.
We are here, you can hear it. We are live. We're not
It's
somewhere
happening.
in a studio.
Yeah, 100%. So then you got the OG slim. So now slim being a slim-sided crankbait,
Yeah.
more of a tighter wobble, and that's often a bit more of a winterish, coldish water bait. But you know our waters are a bit different to the US, so we kind of fish them all throughout the year. And then you just got the smaller, the tinier version of the slim, and that's our new ones on the block.
Wouldn't that also be a good bait for yellows?
It will definitely be yellows, no doubt. We've actually had guys catching a lot more yellows now in the DT series,
Yeah.
where that was always historically being too much of a big bait. That perception of big baits is changing. The guys are catching yellows on decent sized baits and
Yeah.
cranes. So
Yeah.
definitely, it's yet to be seen as though we only just got them into the country. So
Because if I just look at that and the type of
deflection
that it's got, I think it will be good in the current.
it would work well. It's worth a try.
Cross current, drifting it down.
Definitely, it's worth a
Yeah.
try. So as I said, we haven't tried that yet. It'll be good to try. Yeah.
Now at Sterkfontein, you're going to throw that and you're going to catch one bass, one yellow.
100% all that you can. I've actually had guys on Stackfontein now busy throwing jerk baits, and they go up to the Tree Cliff Wall,
Yes.
and they're throwing the golden versions on, but the deeper diver, and they're getting fussed with some really good largemouth yellows.
Yeah.
So, but one thing with that, take the trebles off, put a single,
Yes,
just for
yes.
the largies. Yeah.
At exactly that spot, I've had like 6 casts, 3 bass, 3 largemouth
Who
yellows
wants anything more?
with your DTs.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, that's the range will start growing as the days go on. But yeah, this is what our new stuff is.
Last question. Guys going out to the water now in the next month or so, what should I do?
So this is the few times of the year that the bank guys have equal playing fields than the boat guys. So often the boat guys will actually catch less fish than the bank guys because the bank guys are casting from the bank into the spawning grounds, whereas it's opposite. So the bank guys have a really good key to that they can spot the fish on the nest a lot easier. And right now what I would be throwing is, the trend is white baits, white creature baits, anything with a white color. The reason for the white is that when you get it into the nest, it's hard to watch that bass pick up unless you've got a very good visual on that fish. So if you can see the white bait in the water, and then it just disappears, and you know it's
Where is it now?
It's gone, and it's in his mouth. So that's generally the rule of thumb: white, pinks, something with a bit more of a visual aspect. It works really well, and anything creature type of vibe. So if it's a creature bait, the bass will naturally see it as it's a predator, and let me get that crab out of my nest, and he'll come pick it up and take it away. And
Last season, I got a couple of those big glide baits from you.
Yes.
I went to law school
Yeah.
in the spawn.
Yeah.
So I put that it glides into the nest.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Nice.
I'm sure. I mean,
You just see that thing disappear.
I'm sure. I can imagine so, because it's a big predator in its nest.
It's
so
like
he's
a
going to take it
tilapia.
out.
Yeah, so I don't want the tilapia in my nest.
100%, yeah. So we released a couple of new glides also this year. That'll be coming. It's on the show this week. So I'm sure, we've got some good stuff coming. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for watching. Remember tonight we've got a rebroadcast of everything, and if you don't know where to find what, go to foranglers.co.za, look at the playlist, click on it, and go straight to what you want to watch. Cheers for now. We're going to be back with some more Rapala stuff just now.